Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Here we go, Siggy. The fans have been waiting for this Major League debut for a while, and it's finally here. There's a lot of hype around his talent, and now we get to see how that looks at the big league level.
Yeah, this is the kind of game that's going to be shared all over social media later tonight. Baseball fans all across the world are aware of this debut, and we're lucky enough to be at the stadium for it, so I'm excited to see what he's got firsthand. My advice to him would just be to soak it all in. Don't worry about the results. Don't worry about the expectations. Just really enjoy this experience, because it only happens once.
Just about to get underway, digging in, Pete Rose. And this four-game set is underway. That one not close. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
And there's a strike. Just underway here from Wrigley. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Just missing there. Yeah, the count 1-2. Quick move to first. Rose dives back in safely. The 1-2
is just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. I mean, the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
1 out, man at first. Now here is Joey Otto. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Sandberg over to second, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score.
Don't gas me up, seen too many folks get evaporated. Fade away with no baskets made, and that's tragic, ain't it? Recipe for disaster, waiting your eggs in one basket breaking. That's why.
We go to the bottom of the first, and going for the Reds in this one, Adolfo Lutz. And he's kind of been the talk of baseball since his last outing. Now it's the DH. Ball. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. One and 2 here.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Got him looking. 1 gone here.
Here's
Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and move it around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Schwarber matched a homer in his last game. The 0-2. On the ground, and it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, the catcher,
Gabby Hartnett, the next to hit, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Out towards right center field. Sanders giving chase. Can't get there. Base hit. Makes the turn at second. Heads for third. The relay throw. In there safely.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. Now, I was talking about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Runners at the corners, one away as we play game one of this 4-game series.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Ernie Banks up to bat next, lays off for a ball, and that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Backed off the plate that time. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2-2 now. Ground ball to the right side. And it stays fair. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Cubs.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations.
Ball.
Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. That one missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. 2 on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty good right there. It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Chopper to second. Morgan. Over to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in, inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Barry Larkin.
That's a ball. That's inside.
And a 1-1.
That's inside. Ball.
Right side, hard hit. Takes it himself and quickly one away in the second.
That is fifth, the designated hitter, Adam Dunn.
Ball.
Dunn went deep in his most recent game.
Ball.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. Check swing.
No, that missed. That's
no
the ball.
appeal. Ball 3.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
Upstairs
That's
outside,
ball 4.
that's
Take your
ball
break.
4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Man at first with one gone. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Man at first, one away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Quick toss to first, and he's back in safely.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ball.
Outside low. Full count now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So one left for Cincinnati. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Wrigley Field, here's the second baseman, Ryne Sandberg.
Ball up.
Swing and a ground ball. Morgan throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And the 0-2. Got him looking for the K. That K is his third of the game.
I can't argue with that one. And clearly he was looking for something else. Anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift in a 2-strike count. But sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Check swing. He went. That's strike 2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 down. Nobody on. Out towards right center field. Brings it in. And the inning is over. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. And that is out of play. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Fans another. That's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
No, that's outside. Ball.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Pete Rose now at the plate. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. Sliced hard but foul. Two down, nobody on. And that one is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. That one ripped right center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he starts the bottom of the 3rd with a double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now Terry Francona makes his way. New pitcher for the Reds, Luis Castillo.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
He takes it on his own. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Top of the zone for a called strike. One away with a runner at 3rd here in the last half of the 3rd. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Hartnett wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, so the call will stand. Still 1 challenge left for them. And here is Sosa to the plate. That clips the corner.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to try to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And the tying run is on base.
Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one away.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
One out, man at first. At the plate, Barry Larkin. He's 0 for 1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Snags it on the run. Out number 2.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. That misses, and the count is 1-1. Now a quick throw to first, and he's back in easily. One now. Right through there for a strike. On the ground, Sandberg. In plenty of time to first, and he has thrown 4. Back here at the friendly confines, bottom of the 4th, Ernie Banks getting ready to hit. Castillo, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. That one ripped right center field, and that gets down into the gap, and that's going to roll to the wall. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 4th.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously,
that's a foul ball.
We're starting with this already. Man at second, and that's a base hit. Coming home, fires it to the plate. Save! In comes the run from second. It's 2-zip, so he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes a special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
Up
next to hit, Derek Lee. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Runner on the goal. Throw. Got him. What a laser from Johnny Bench.
Well, you can get away a little bit with not being so accurate when you've got such a great arm and you get rid of it quickly, and that's what happened right there. He made up for the lack of accuracy with excellent velocity. Nice job with the catch and throw right there.
That one found hard the other way. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings and misses. That ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show.
Yeah, I'm gonna elevate. Let's go, let's go. Yeah.
We go to the top of the 5th. In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz.
De La Cruz.
Well, these Reds just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
The next offering misses, and that's ball one.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Sets him down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7, and he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Foul ball there. The Cubs up by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. Just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Next for Cincinnati, Reggie Sanders. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
Ball. Hee-haw.
This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. A solo shot. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out? When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Just missed.
That missed. That's a ball.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Hit hard on the ground to short. To first, out number 3. One for the Reds on the homer. Last half of the 5th coming up. You're watching Reds baseball. Here at Wrigley Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Andre Dawson digs in now.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike. Here's a high chopper. Morgan tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 6.
Hey.
Hit hard, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
The 0-2. Runner on the go. In there for strike 3. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Gabby Hartnett, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the 1st.
No, that's down. Ball.
And that's in there at the knees. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5.
Run.
Got him. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Cubs leave 1. Back here at Wrigley Field. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Pete Rose will hit next. Swing and a foul out of play. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
That's a ball. That's down. Nope, that's in.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he walked him.
Take your base.
And he represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk.
Second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Pitch misses. Ball 1. The Reds with the tying run on at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Quick move to first. Rose back on a dive. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Next for Cincinnati, Joey Otto.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
That one hooked foul. Here's your 1. Missed inside with the curve. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Shota Imanaga, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Pickoff move to second, and he's back in safely. Popped in the air, left side.
That's an infield fly
called there.
The batter, number 11, shortstop Barry Larkin.
Swing and a miss. 1-1.
Oh, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Base hit. The throw home. But it's offline. He will score. We are tied at 2.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. Team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. John Clark. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Shota Imanaga. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. And now here is Adam Dunn. Cincinnati making a move for a pinch hitter, Tony Perez. Big spot for him here. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
2 on, 1 out.
Way to lay off that pitch down. Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Good job to fight that one off. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Morgan on his horse coming home. Safe. It's 3-2.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Big at bat coming up with Ellie De La Cruz stepping in. Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. Cincinnati making a move for a pinch hitter, Chris Sable.
I like it. Put the pressure on, go for the big inning right here.
That's the ball.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Pickoff throw. Larkin back in on a dive.
Inside, ball.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Johnny Bench on deck for Cincinnati. And it's through for a hit. Larkin on his horse coming home. And they lead by 2.
To swing or not to swing? That was the question, and the answer was letting it rip on that 3-0 pitch. It worked out great. It's a base hit, and it scores a run. You can't ask for anything else in that spot.
First and second, 1 out. Johnny Bench now at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Coming around third is Perez. One run across, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's a 2-run. Single, and they're up by 4.
Nicely done. Brings home 2.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Kyle Hendricks. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Up the middle, dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and that leaves them with runners at first and second.
Cincinnati, the right fielder, number
Ken
30.
Griffey getting ready to hit.
Griffey.
Late swing, foul to the left. Hendricks checks the runner, and he's back safely. Still only one out here in the inning. Ground ball up the middle. Flips it. Here's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting, because of tendencies, a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
2 on, 2 outs. In there. Got him looking for the K. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. All in all, 10 come to the plate. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Sammy Sosa. Ripped, but it curls foul. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Ball.
This one in the air, right field. Brings it in with a nice running grab.
Up
then there's one down.
The shortstop, Ernie Banks.
Nice grab. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And that one is lifted in the air. Sanders on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from Check swing.
Yeah.
Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike one.
No, that's out.
And he swings through that one. Stays alive. Next pitch is outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
On to first. That's the first out in the top of the seventh.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Gets him to chase after that one. And a swing and a miss there.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
That's a ball.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. And there's two down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Two down, base is empty.
Larkin.
Now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Barry Larkin. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Two down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2. Hit weakly on the ground. Handles, throws to first. Larkin gone in the play. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Reds 6 and the Cubs 2. Back here at the friendly confines. Set for the last half of the seventh. Ryan Sandberg digs in now.
That missed. That's a ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results. In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. That clips the zone. That's strike one.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's going to look over your shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Sandberg aboard here at first with nobody out.
Ball outside.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Dawson up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Luis Castillo won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. On the mound now, Rob Dibble.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better runs in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
That's in there, and that's strike one. That's a strike.
Two.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The Reds leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, 2 down.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Griffey on his way over, and that is that. One left for the Cubs. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Mark Pryor.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. Pryor, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
He's getting the barrel to the balls. Just got to work on that timing a little bit.
1-2 now. Sit down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball to the He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one was indeed a strike. So they're now out of challenges.
No, that's inside.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Sosa under it, and there's 2 down. Johnny Bench, the next to hit for the Reds. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Outside.
That's a ball. Outside.
2. Sliced hard, but foul. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. It gets down, a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that'll do it. Reds. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
The 1-0.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Swing and a foul straight back. In the air, left field. Rose makes his way towards it. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Throws to second. The tag out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Hard hit, right side. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, number 21.
2 outs, base is empty. So up next for Chicago, Sammy Sosa. And first offering is fouled off.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
2 down, nobody on. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him. That's the inning. It's the Reds. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. A changeup missing, and it's 1-0. Inside, just missed. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Inside, just missed. Three-two now. And he grounds one back up the middle. A dive, he's got it. Into dirt, great hit, got him. What a play.
Look at the commitment to make the play. Down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped. And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he'll reach second with one away.
The batter, number 8. Second
So up
baseman,
next, Joe Morgan.
Morgan.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. 2 away.
Up next for Cincinnati, the first baseman, number 19, Joey Otto.
That's high. That's a ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top of the 9th. The 1-1. And that's too high.
Ball.
That one misses. Ball 3. Barry Larkin up next for the Reds. Man on second, 2 down. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take your base.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Barry Larkin. This is a guy that they are counting on to deliver, and early on this season, it's been a struggle. Foul ball. Bottom line, his resume says he's a good hitter, just has not gotten off to a very good start. And you got to figure, regress to the mean, water finds its level, all those sayings, that he will end up having a good year.
No, I'll tell you this, nobody on his team is worried about it. They've seen him do it year in and year out. May get off to a slow start, may have a slow mid, but when the game's on the line, when the season's on the line, he's the guy they want at the plate.
Two on, 2 outs. That missed by a lot. Now 2-2. Ground ball left side.
That's foul.
And foul ball. In the air, right field. And that is that. It's the Reds. Here at Wrigley Field, leading off, Ernie Banks. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
No, that's out.
Well,
No,
triple
that's down.
digits on
Ball.
the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That one catches the zone. That is strike 2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. 1 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Wood.
1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. And they'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Sandberg jumps out of the way of the first pitch. They're down to their final strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The Reds leading by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that.
Talk like a champion. What a piece of body can tell me where you get it from. Now find your entrance. Ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in me everything. But no man at all, you no look for them way. You look good enough to guess no matter what I can say. Put on your clothes like. Does anybody know or have the time? Does anybody know that girl of mine? Has anybody seen her? Has she gone away? If anybody talked to her, please send her my way. Yeah, yeah. She was hanging around just some other lover on this end of town. Or maybe it's a rumor. Maybe it's a rumor. People tell her a lie. No, maybe she's not with some other guy. I gotta know right away, 'cause I can't spend another day. Does anybody know? Does anybody know where my baby is? Where my baby is? Does anybody know? Does anybody know where my baby is? Yeah, yeah. Angel of mercy, could you come on down? Sit yourself beside me on my humble ground. Oh, I'm gonna ask a question, and I need you to say you're gonna bring her back to me now by the end of the day. Please, please, gotta know right away, 'cause I can't spend another day. Yeah. Does anybody know? Does anybody know?
From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Athletics taking on the Philadelphia Phillies.
Yeah, all I do is win, 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 win. Haters
wanna hate, they ain't made top 10.
Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Siggy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Zach Wheeler. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound. Nice night for baseball here in the city of brotherly love. Digging in, Ricky Henderson. And we're underway here in Philly.
640.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. Take a look at the lineup. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Fought off foul. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Got him. 2 down.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Next to hit, Jimmy Fox. Two down, nobody on. And that drop. In for a strike.
That big curve inside is a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of the hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate. 0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And down on strikes. And that is that. Phillies coming up to hit, no score. Major League Baseball is on the show.
I can see it in their conscience, and I know they all watching. Cause I've been balling since the YMC. Hey, know the word.
Back here in Philadelphia, and pitching in this one for the A's, Catfish Hunter. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Here's your one. That one ripped, but foul. Had a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Down to third baseman, Mike Schmidt. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Hunter, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. That's out number 2.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
You'll one. Right through there for a strike. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow every.
That is the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back at Citizens Bank Park, all set for the start of the inning. Reggie Jackson getting ready to hit. Oh, he scored more runs than anyone else in his team so far this year, Chris. Rusty Valentine calling balls and strikes.
Boog, something I hear from hitters about Valentine is they know they don't have to protect off the plate too much in 2-strike counts, and that can be a big deal in terms of your confidence and seeing some pitches in that at bat.
Next pitch misses. Ball 2. And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Leadoff man aboard on the air, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning, not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
That one fouled off. Right through there for a strike. No score here in the second.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Close, but called a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
That's a laser base hit. And there it is. He continues his hot swinging.
Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knob. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Here's the catcher to hit, Mickey Cochran. Swing and a ball lifted left field under it. He's got it, and there's one down.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Miguel Tejada.
First pitch swinging.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
2 on, 1 out. Pitch kicks away. And the runners will move up.
Well, that could end up being pretty costly right there. They had the double play set up as a way to get out of the inning, but instead it becomes a big strikeout situation with 2 in scoring position.
Phillies fans want a strikeout.
Ball 2.
Two now. And that one missing low. Home run Baker in the on deck circle for the A's. Called out on strikes. Huge strikeout there. Batter challenges in a very big spot. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. All loaded up. Home run Baker up next for the A's. Golden opportunity right here. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. He'll circle the bases. It's his 8th home run of the year. And the A's jump in front. It's 4-0.
One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He sees the opportunity. Put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead. Well, at least he's got a clean slate after that grand slam. Nothing to think about on the bases, so he can really go after the hitter and just approach this like it's a clean inning, get the outs that you need, and get back into the dugout. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes. Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward. With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat 2 much on that one. Back to the top of the lineup. Next up for the A's, Ricky Henderson.
Yeah, the biggest storyline coming in was just how hot he's been. Haven't seen it yet today, but it's still early, Boo.
This one in the air, center field. Hamilton gets under it. And that is that. Grand slam this inning for the A's. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the second. Ryan Howard stands in for the Phillies.
Ball, outside.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Rip to short. Throw to first in time.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they have...
Oh, and that deflects off his glove. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting sixth, the left fielder.
Now the left fielder, one of the best RBI guys in the game this year. Right now, second in the NL.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
What a stop. The feed for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and to look at those numbers. Ball one, no strikes. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is off the top of the wall.
This guy's been red hot at the plate coming in, Boog. Hasn't gotten it done yet today, but plenty of ABs left in this one.
Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Ball one there. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. And the 1-0. Popped up left side. Schmidt under it. 2 down. Jose Casado up next for the A's.
Well, Boog, the biggest storyline coming in is just how hot he's been at the plate. Today's no different. Already producing. He's a true X factor.
Casado measures 6 feet 4 inches, 240 pounds, and he was born in Cuba.
Oh.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
There's a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And he stays red hot. My goodness.
He
Up
was
next
all
for the A's,
over that one. When you can turn the ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Swing and a miss, strike one. Two on, two outs. Activity in the bullpen. Tanner Banks, the left-hander, up and throwing. Number 13, also throwing. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. A's strand a couple. They lead 4-0. As we go to the last of the third. And now for the Phillies, Chase Utley.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. High fly ball down the left field line. Going back. Just missed it. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one.
That's the ball.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Pretty close, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Falling behind 2-1. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Jimmy Rollins in the box now. Takes strike one. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Man at second. Now a pop-up on the infield. Collins. And there are two outs. On the outside corner, strike one. Man on second, two down. Stays alive. Foul ball, still 0-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. Let's see if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Runner at second, two down. Here in game one of this three-game set. Swing and a ground ball. Base hit into center field. In comes the run from second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. And that is that. On to inning number 4. It's the Athletics 4 and the Phillies 1. This is A's baseball on the show NorCal. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Now it's the shortstop, Miguel Tejada. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Athletics showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
The 1-1. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Struck him out swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts.
For the A's, the third baseman, home run Baker.
Rips that one to right. And there are 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Collins in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Liner, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Up next for the A's.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Pulls that one foul. Collins off of first with 2 away.
No, that's a ball.
And a 1-1. Foul ball. Next pitch misses way outside. And there's a ball. Nick Kurtz next to bat for the A's. And a 3-2. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Nick Kurtz, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. 1 for 2. That clips the zone, and it's 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. Check swing went around. No balls, 2 strikes. The A's looking to add another. Top half of inning number 4.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Inside and it hit him. And now the bases are loaded. Here comes the manager. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Tanner Banks.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this. It was absolutely on fire coming in, but hitless so far today, Boog. Let's see if the bat remembers it's supposed to be hot. Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Bases loaded, 2 down.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Well struck left field. Gone. Big time blast. A grand slam. His 11th of the year, and they add on. It's 8-1.
You know, more than 100 grand slams are hit every season in baseball, but they're still exciting every single time. Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple, so stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. It's the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Two down, nobody on. Late with the swing there. Outside low, 2-2. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Tapped out in front of the plate. Fires to first. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Grand slam this inning for the A's. It's now 8-1. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go. Bottom four. Mike Schmidt stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Number 16, Chuck Ross.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And foul ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a 1-2. Whoa. The Phillies with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Two now. Gets a piece and stays alive. High fly ball down the left field line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. 2-2 down. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. Line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run. 2 outs, base is empty. Ryan Howard, the next to hit, grounded out his first time up. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. The 0-2. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they cut into the deficit.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And a foul ball. Here's a high chopper. Tejada. Play made. That ends the inning. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. And this is now an 8-2 ball game. Back at Citizens Bank Park. New inning getting started. Jose Casado getting ready to hit.
Coming in hot, and we've seen more of the same in the box today. He brings a real confidence to this offense.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
You know, these A's really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. It's not a hot streak anymore. It's a lifestyle. He is a special player.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Here's a rocket to right field. And there's one down.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Miguel.
One out man at first. Miguel Tejada will hit next.
He's been hotter than a car seat in July in Phoenix, but today he's got the AC on blast, Boog. We're not seeing the same mojo in the box, but just takes one swing to get back on track.
Sliced hard but foul. On the ground, and that chance handled. To second, that's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the A's 8 and the Phillies 2. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Phillies, number 0. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep both their challenges.
I think he was sitting off speed there. Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Fires to first in time.
Up next for the Phillies, the second baseman, Jake Utley.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The Phils with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. Starting to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
The center fielder,
Billy Hamilton
7,
digs in
Billy
now. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
No.
Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
He makes the grab, and that ends the inning. So they can't do anything with a 2-out. We're back, and here's a look at how he got to this stage of the game.
Now pitching for the
Luis
Phillies,
Garcia gets the call from the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Ball 1 there. Got him swinging for the K. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective.
Look, he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Collins in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The Athletics up big in this one, and we're the top half of the 6th. On the ground to first. Harper takes it to the bag. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for the A's, the center fielder, number 24.
Third time through the order now.
Henderson.
Next to hit, Ricky Henderson.
Another steady performance at the plate today after riding a hot streak, Boog. His consistency in the box has been impressive.
Out towards right center field, Hamilton on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Nothing doing there for the A's. They lead at 8-2. Well, we go bottom 6, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, Bryce Harper.
Harper.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. 1 away.
Up next for the Phillies, the third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
This to third. Slings to first in time. And now the right fielder, Chuck Klein. No question about this one. It's out of here. That one felt good. And they cut into the deficit. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Howard, a former Rookie of the Year, over 1,000 runs batted in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. 2 down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. Henderson, long run on his horse. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Safe at second.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Now let's see if they can string something together. Make it a little more interesting.
I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Brings it in with a nice running grab. That is the inning. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now 8-3. Back here in Philadelphia, top of inning number 7, Nick Kurtz getting ready to hit. That one not close, and it's 1-0.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for them to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Swings over the top of that one.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit, and that's a 1-out single. Next up for the A's, Reggie Jackson. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. The 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
No, that's a ball.
Fox at first, one gone. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the A's,
Manager out of the
pitching for the Phillies.
What can he do at the plate, Boog? These stats are just crazy. Are we sure his bat is legit? And it's like magic.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. And the 0-1. Swings through that one. Curve in the dirt, kicks away. And the runner stays where he is. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Mickey Cochran in the on-deck circle for the A's. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. The A's strand one. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Number 0 is racking up doubles like it's a hobby. Part of quite a star-studded list, Singy.
Yeah, he's turning singles into doubles with quick turns and smart reads. Those gaps are his highways. 0 to 60 in a matter of seconds.
Spray charts are a nightmare. He hits it everywhere. Really makes it tough for opposing defenses.
Yeah, and it's almost always with purpose. He just keeps making things happen at the plate.
This one in the air, center field. Henderson should have this one. And there's one away. On the inside corner for a strike. That one catches the zone. 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. And that just misses.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Got him. 2 away.
Not too often you're going to see a sub-90-mile-per-hour fastball get by a hitter for the strikeout, especially when it's in a very hittable location like that. Makes me think he was either looking for something else completely or he tried to do way too much with that swing.
Hamilton stands in now and watches strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Outside with a breaking ball. Fouls one off. 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Two. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's the 2-2. In the air, left field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the A's 8 and the Phillies 3. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And now here's the A's catcher, Mickey Cochran.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And the 0-2. That one missed. He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
The shortstop takes the ball. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Good job to fight that one off. Pitch misses, and the count's even at 2. Just off the outside part of the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. He's been quiet all day until now. Good hitters find a way.
For the A's, the third baseman.
So up next, home run Baker.
He's been an absolute hitting machine, Boog. The hype is real. Major contributor for this team.
No, that's a ball.
Here's a 1-1. Squirts away a little bit. The 2-1. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. He's done it again. This guy's unconscious at the plate.
Back-to-back singles. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Line shot into the gap should score at least one. One run across. Baker coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. Back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, Ricky Henderson.
He's been locked in lately, and today's been no different, Boog. Really good balance in the box. It's been impressive. Just looks comfortable out there.
You can't cool him off for long, dialed in once again.
Up next for the A's, the first baseman, number 17, Nick Kerr.
And first offering is fouled off. Man at second.
No, that's high.
Here's a 1-1. Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Hamilton under it. And that is that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 8th. Jimmy Rollins stands in for the Phillies. Out towards right center field. Henderson takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Out to center. Henderson settles underneath it. And there's 2 away. Pops it up as he checks his swing. Whips it to first on the run. And they get the out. It's the A's 10 and the Phillies 3.
Get it right, get it right. Oh, got to.
Back here in Philadelphia, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2.
Oh.
Just misses with that one. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges.
The right fielder, Reggie Jackson.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 2.
The A's up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. That one misses. That's 5 straight. He swings and fouls one off. Top of the zone for a called strike. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
2 down, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Jose Casado. Swings and lines one towards the gap. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat. Well, Boog, here's someone we've been hyping up. One of the hottest bats in the league. But today, nada, zip, 0.
That smash towards center. And that's the 3rd out. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. In there at the knees for a strike. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher, so your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him, and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
One down, base is empty here in the 9th. And they'll do it again. Comes a 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one misses, and it's a full count.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Stays alive. Pitch of the at-bat due next. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Here comes a skip. Now on the bump, number 63. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Judge, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
That one lifted to left. Casado settles under this one. Takes it in for the out. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Swinging a foul out of play. This could end it. And a breaking ball misses outside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. That's towards center. Henderson drifts towards it. And that'll do it. The A's take this one in a blowout.
When you win by 7 runs, it's a real encouraging game all the way around. The hitters feel good about what they did in this one, but the pitchers also know that if they get into a little bit of a jam, they know.
In my apple juice, I got no excuse.
Here I go, coming live again from the home of the drag races. Let me add, cops never had braces. But that right there is another page, we'll turn that later on. I ain't got nothing but a few minutes here, let me bring y'all to my home. First let's stop by the candy store, but then shop for a bag of treats. It ain't California, but it's Carolina, never tastes bad to me. And I guarantee you when the session ends, we'll need us some to eat. So I take it down to the chicken coop, the best in the southeast. Get a quarter dog and them potato rounds, I bet you'll like it. Or the fried fish and a couple shrimp, you can taste the town when you bite it. If you don't keep it moving after all this food, you'll lay it down with the itis. And I got plenty much more to show, throw the plates away, let's fight it. Hit my line, pull up on me, hop in, ride out, like this, crank the window, pit stop, hop out, hit the block, say what's up, put some in the wind, to the crib, rest up, wake up, do it again. Hit my line, pull up on me, hop in, ride out, like this, crank the window, pit stop, hop out, hit the block, say what's up, put some in the wind, to the crib, rest up, wake up, do it again. At school on the right, I used to go there. Everybody, mama and cousin used to go there. Can't forget sister and brother now. Oh yeah, if anybody dissed the dog, we like, whoa there. Right there used to be the Project Kaiser. Then they got flipped with the rent on 1,000. Move the folks out near 45, so you might as well say they pay rent on islands. Over there used to be the Westside Club. Every night packed with the Westside Cubs. Westside players and the Westside thugs. Showing Westside love to the Westside Southside plug. The gas tank in my Chevy down on East, so I stopped by the stove on Mallard Creek. If you want something out of here, it's on me. When to pay the cashier, put this on 3. This small town in the big city called Met County. Everybody know each other. Even on the south side, we'll know it, brother. Chop it up and shout it in firm, brother. It's been a pleasure. Anytime you wanna come on down, I'll show you around. Now make sure you get in the house and I won't pull off till you safe and sound. Hit my line, pull up on me, hop in, ride out, like this, crank the window, pit stop, hop out, hit the block, say what's up, put some in the wind, to the crib, rest up, wake up, do it again. Hit my line, pull up on me, hop in, ride out, like this, crank the window, pit stop, hop out, hit the block, say what's up, put some in the wind, to the crib, rest up, wake up, do it again. Betty Ford, Best Trade, Nation Ford, Rouse Fair, Freedom Drive, Chuck Seas, Little Rock, Boulevard, Statesville, Sunset, North Trine, South Trine, Grand Street, Sugar Creek, Plaza Road, Double T, Central Ave, Albemarle, Independent, Woodlawn, Outer Wild, Downtown, Monroe, Plant Road, Wilkinson, Mill Road, Oaklawn, Airwood, Glenwood, Brookshire, every hood. Georgia, all the way back round North Carolina. Texas, all the way back round South Carolina. Louisiana, all the way back round North Carolina. Tennessee, all the way back round South Carolina.